Hi and welcome along guys to today's video. Hope you like the new look t-shirt. There it is. Decided to up my image a little bit. Won't make too much difference, I don't expect. So what's the question today? So yeah, asked about my career in plumbing. Some of you seem to want to know what it's been. Been quite a long while actually. If you really want to know, started in 1967. Apprentice plumber. I was 15 and I started with Gravesend Council back in Kent there, and I kind of stayed there for quite a long time really, except for an absence of 1 year where I went around and tried some different plumbing contracting and stuff like that. Basically I'd been at Gravesend Council till 1996. That's when I decided to take a break from all that in-house plumbing. Now after that I did self-employed work, and that's again similar to council house plumbing, where you go around doing repairs and things like what I often show you on videos, which is why I know so much about them. But I was doing it privately then, which is a lot harder, and made me appreciate the fact that when you are on your own out there and you're trying to make a living, it can be tough going. So I can see both sides of the coin, if you like. That's the plumbers that are struggling out there to make a living, and do believe there is a lot of expenses behind plumbers that are self-employed. There's vans and gas courses and all sorts of things that have to be taken into account that mean they can't be as cheap as some people might like them to be. Okay, and that's not their fault, it's the rules and regulations of today. And anyway, move on. I did that for quite a while till I moved down to Devon. Did some work for another council down here called West Devon Council. That was more in a DIY nature really. I did plumbing, but a lot of it was DIY, which would be kind of like fixing things up and doing all kinds of work, which is good because it gave me experience in doing other kind of work, such as tiling, painting and decorating and this kind of thing. So all coming quite useful. And that was still about 10 years, 11 years ago when I left West Devon Council, which is where I was working then, and moved to the other side of the moor in Devon, and that brings you to the coast of Paignton and the English Riviera. English Riviera in this weather? No, actually it's got quite good recently. So here I am now, and I decided in the last 10 years that I would kind of put all my efforts into making YouTube videos to help everybody out, especially those trying to get a handle on it. It can be really tough when you're trying it on your own and you don't know, which is why I try to cover some really basic things if I can, because if you can't start at the beginning, then there's no point in any video, because if it just jumps straight in assuming that you know this, that and the other, you've really had it from the very beginning, haven't you? Now obviously some plumbers watch my videos, and obviously a lot of that stuff would be, wow, that's just too novice for me, you know, which is kind of okay, because I'm trying to help the guys that have no practical knowledge whatsoever, and that's why I do DIY videos, and as well as plumbing, heating and stuff like that. Try to vary my range. I'm called Derriton 33 simply because 33 was a house of a number I lived in a long time ago, and Derriton was a house I lived in West Devon, and I just put them together, that's all. But I didn't want to be called plumbing whatevers or plumbing this, that or the other or whatever, because it would limit me to just doing plumbing only. And I like to do other stuff as well, you know, jam about cooking and sewing and stuff like that, and me doing my old video cameras, security cameras and stuff, and anything that comes along really that I get a chance to do an audition with, I'll do it and put it out there and tell you what it's like, that kind of thing. But basically it's given me a bit of free range by having a stupid name like Derriton 33. There you are, for those that wondered how that came about. So here I am now, well retired now, and just mainly doing jobs in my own house or my daughter's houses, and any of those I think may not have a video on. If it's a particular job, I'll video that and just to get it up and get it out there to help you guys out. So there you are, that's about me, that's where I am now, and it's been a great ride, so all good really. Anyway, that's it for all you wanting to know my little background history up to today. So thanks for watching guys, and you know where to go with all my stuff, the usual place. Derriton 33. Bye bye.